hear people today, and this actually makes me even sometimes physically ill to hear it, we have to engage the Taliban about the future of Afghanistan. Well, I mean, we know what their vision for the future of Afghanistan is, right? It's the 14th century is their vision for the future. So really, what is an Afghan vision for the future that's different from that of the Taliban? And what are your ideas about what could be done over the long term to begin to reverse, the situation and the hell into which Afghanistan has descended after the collapse in 2021?
So I would say a couple of things. First of all, General, and you've been to Afghanistan several times. Afghanistan is not the Afghanistan of the 90s. 73% of Afghans are under the age of 30 years old. These are the people who grew in a democratic, free society with civic rights. They have been educated, they travel the world, and this is a completely different nation than we were in the 90s or in the 80s. This generation refused to accept the Taliban, and they're not accepting the Taliban as their legitimate rulers. We will defeat the Taliban. We will fight the Taliban. It's our country. We lost it because of a deception, a strategic deception. Unfortunately, our biggest ally fall into that strategic deception as well. Of course, we didn't have the right leadership to fight the Taliban without the United States help at that time and day. But this is a disaster that opened a new opportunity for people like of my generation that, okay, you know what? We have to plan everything according to what works and what we see should work for our nation, and go back and fight for our liberty. This is exactly what we will do. We will go back and free our country. We will bring Afghan people in around the table again, make Afghanistan the home of every Afghan, and then lead Afghanistan into prosperity.